Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Junkyard Rescue episode, and here is the car we'll be fixing. It is the Mercedes 500e, Mercedes-Benz 500e. It is the W124, this thing is, and this is the car we'll be definitely keeping. So let's move it over to Lifter A. Now, if you see in the background, usually, I have been fixing up some cars in my spare time off screen. This is the car I've been working on. It's the Ford GT. Now, if you guys might remember, in the Junkyard Rescue, well, in this season we fixed up Ford GT40, and I sold it, if I'm correct. I definitely sold it. I remember selling it, I think, yeah. But this is another one I have, and I just realised this one I'm going to also be keeping. And we're also going to be keeping this when we fix this up. This is the Mercedes W198 300 SL. It's got gold wing doors, by the way. Unfortunately, we can't open them apparently because game. Anyway, let's lift it up. So, let's take off the body parts. So in this episode, we'll be sorting out the interior and the body. But you're probably wondering, why am I always doing it in 3 parts? Well, it's because it's usually I either probably don't have enough time to film all of them all of them at the same time, really. But I have a cunning plan. So basically, I'm going to record 2 parts in the exact same day, which sounds like a great idea, which it somewhat is actually. But I'm going to be uploading this episode today, this episode's part today, and then part 2 of this episode will be uploaded probably tomorrow, if I find the time to, actually. Bumper here. Is the hood fixed? Yes it is. Is this fender fixed? Yes it is. No door. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Anyway, so we need a lot of Mercedes stuff. So let me get the license plates. And this Mercedes is the one we're going to be keeping. So let me get the 500E here. So let me get 500E. Then we're gonna get, that's Ventura, so still, we're gonna need 500E stuff, so, definitely gonna need a front door, we're gonna need that fender, we're gonna need that door, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need a windshield, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need a rear right door. We're gonna need a rear bumper, we're gonna need this one, this. Okay, I think that's everything. Fuck. Anyway, how's your day going, guys? Because my day's going pretty good, in fact. I'm pretty happy with how my day's gone so far, actually. Which is pretty good, actually. I'm pretty proud of it. Anyway, boom, 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 and boom, and finally boom. Right, that's the body. Obviously we need to use the welder to make that rust go away. Not at the moment. Let's put the, oh god. Let's put the interior in. Also, if this episode is short, I'm sorry, but I really am sorry if this episode does become short. And yeah, I'm just generally sorry about that. But yeah, I was trying to see if I can make this episode last a little bit longer. Probably. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. Lift A. Interior done. You know what, guys? I'm going to be treating you guys to a longer episode, so let's just get straight on to the engine. Get that engine crane over to lifter A, please. Let's see what the engine's like. Nothing left of it, so yep. You guys are definitely going to get a longer episode today. Hopefully, I can make the thumbnail. Okay, so go over to here. So we're going to need a radiator and an ABS pump. No, ABS module, I meant. ABS pump. No, that's not what I meant. I've already done that. I meant radiator. Radiator. Which one do I need? So... do I have a brand on it? Don't see a brand for that one on here. I see the Maserati one. I see the Porsche's one. I see the Mazda's one. Okay, it's just a normal radiator. Radiator A. Please don't tell me I have an ABS module. Okay, I don't. I would have been pissed then if I did. Which one do I need? Okay, so I need that one. So I need 1, 2, 3. Right, now let's lift this thing up. Stupid engine crane. Also, if it sounds like I'm rushing this episode, it's because I really want to make sure I can make the thumbnail myself, because I don't want to have to ask my friends, really, to make the thumbnail for me. They might either be busy at the moment, too busy to make the thumbnail, or they just don't want to, so we have to hurry. It's because the editing software that I use that's on PlayStation is basically somewhat annoying to use. Even though it goes up to 80 minutes, which is actually quite good, but I need at least down to 40 minutes to get so I can make the thumbnail. Well, under 40 minutes, preferably. Give me the piston. Right, let's repair the engine. Let's repair all these things we can. Okay, now we need to... so this engine block did not survive, so... so in that... okay... that... hang on, let me just... there you go. Makes things so much easier and more organised. We'll figure it out along the way, I hope. Okay. Also, sorry if I'm not talking as much. Trying to speedrun this stuff. Pistons. Okay, so... hang on. Almost forgot certain things. Crank. Also need to get the flywheel and 2 of the clutch parts. And I need rods. I need rod caps, I think they're called. Rods. Caps, yes. Fly. Clutch. No, I bought 2 of them. Damn it. Might as well buy another one. And buy one of these. I can use that for the Ford GT, actually. Ford GT40 eventually. Off screen. And like I said, guys, in every episode of Junkyard Rescue, the cars would definitely change. Probably not for... Probably... Yes, definitely. Definitely for next part. So this episode's going to probably be only 1 part. This episode's probably only going to be 2 parts. Hopefully. Because I'm not going to go through the hassle of making a 4-part, not a 4-parter, a 3-parter, probably. Fuck, I'm trying to hold a sneeze in, it's not working. Oil. Okay, so we need... this one. Damn it. So by the next part, nope, that's not where I wanted to go. By the next part, you'll probably see that the Ford GT is gone and the Mercedes is being fixed up. The other Mercedes, not the Mercedes I'm currently fixing. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I meant oil. This one. Need an alternator. What? Cam gear. I think I just bought 3 of those of that cam gear. I can't... It's because my friends keep coming on online, I can't see certain things on the text thing. I know I could turn that off, but it's too late now. Exhaust. Just having a look. There you go. So we need 8 spark plugs. And 4 cam gears spark. Then we need camshafts. I need 2 of these possibly, and 2 of these. I also need a fuel filter. And... hang on. Damn it! Fuel filter. This episode better not be long, I swear if it does. I'm not gonna be happy. Okay, so we now need cam again. There we go. So there's going to be 8 of these camshaft caps on both sides, so that's why I bought 16 of them. There we go. Come on, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I bought 3. Don't really need 3, but okay. So we need intake. We need intake manifold. Intake. That's a lot of screws. We need a throttle. Throttle. Good. So, nearly done, hopefully. I hope this recording, like I said, guys, I hope this recording does not go up to, well, go over like 40 minutes. Because that would be so annoying. Serpentine belt. Serp. Serpentine belt B, where are you? There. Timing covers. Too many T's. Timing. Okay, timing. How many do we need? Timing shoe, we need 2 of them. We need 2 of them. Then we need 2 of these ones. And then we need timing covers. What for this one? That's 1. That's 2. Hang on, is there another one? No, okay, so it's just two. Another one of them. Head. I need ignition coils, so that's fine. Okay, ignition. Ig. 8 of these. Coil covers. Boom. Oh my god, air filter base. Air. Okay, I'm gonna need another one of those then, I think. I hope not. Two of those. Come on. I think I do, actually. That's fine then. Come on. Click. There. Not click. Why am I saying click? Also, I have ignition coils, and I still have some that I had left over from another build. Like that. I like the air filter cover though, that's cool. Okay, so we need an idler roller. Let me get that. Idler. We also need an arm. Need a power steering pump. Arm. It's not going to be many things for this one, actually. So let me see, that one. And then we need... let me check something, because it said arm A. Okay, never mind. We need a power steering pump. What was that other one? Water pump. Yeah, water pump. Water. Okay, where is that water pump? That one. Right, let's install these parts. Please don't be over 40 minutes. Please don't be over 40. I swear if it is, I'm gonna be annoyed. Fan pulley, ooh. Fan. Boom, okay, now, we need crank. Pretty sure it's just a V8 version, so... Let me just check. Yep. We need a water pump, a normal water pump, if I'm correct. Scroll down. Yeah, there's no Mercedes water pump, so we'll just install that. Fan pulley. Crankshaft pulley. Water pump pulley. And then finally, serpentine belt. And an idler roller and another fan. Idler. Fan. Which one? The V8 overhead valve one, right. Install that. Okay, cool. I am done with the engine. Now let's install this and put the gearbox and the starter back on it. Get rid of the engine crane. Need to put the oil in it. Where is it? Why is it here? Oh my god, I have to take off that. Put in the oil, quick. The whole time I've been yapping, I haven't had a drink. Put on that. Close the engine. Close the hood, I meant. Gearbox. Starter. Final thing, okay. Start. Please don't be up at 40 minutes. Okay, cool. We've done with the car. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in a new episode, well, in a new part when that comes out eventually. Bye.